Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today is just going to be a quick video. I get a lot of questions on my YouTube channel periodically on some of my more popular videos about my platinum. I have currently right now about 113,998 platinum, but that changes like daily whenever I'm playing actively. I buy stuff. I am going to be buying the Zephyr Deluxe when that comes out. They've shown that. Um, and there will be some new kick guns related stuff, but generally I mostly spend my platinum on boosters. But we're going to go ahead and talk about how to make plat. I will be making more of in-depth videos, I'm thinking, throughout November and December as new stuff comes out, and more specific guidelines. But today is just more of a general information video for what's going to be coming to the channel. I have some ideas in mind. So today I'm just going to briefly talk about exactly how to get, let's say, your first 1,000 platinum on your Warframe account. Okay, this is a video targeted to people who are struggling for Warframe slots, weapon slots. Maybe they want to buy a color palette, they want to look good. But generally getting your first 1,000 platinum is a struggle for a lot of people. But once you get platinum, it is easier. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make 3 videos: how to make your first 1,000 plat, how to make your 10,000 plat, and then how to make your 100,000 plat. All right, so this is gonna be a how to make your first 1,000 plat video. Okay, so all right. First you're gonna do is you're gonna get on Warframe, you're gonna play, you're gonna level a little bit, but while you're leveling, you make sure you gather all the mods that you possibly can. Okay, so as you're playing the game, you'll notice that you get a lot of extra mods. Okay, they come in different varieties, different rarities. So as you can see here, personally, I've been playing for a while, but I have 796 speed triggers. Now, I have sold a lot of these before, so this isn't just over the last 8 years of playing. This is what I have currently. But let's say you're a new player, you're playing for, I don't know, like 20, 30 hours. You might have a variety of different mods. Maybe you have a bunch of just random stances from Killing Infested, things you've collected. Generally, what you want to focus on is transmutations. All right. So let's say I take 4 speed triggers and I go to transmute. If you didn't know this, you are more likely to get Arcwing mods from Silver or Rare or whatever, the Uncommon. I think that's, yeah, the Uncommon mods. So we're going to go ahead and roll this one. And as you can see, we got Expel Grenier, so this is complete garbage. We'll roll again. But generally, the Arcwing mods, like here we go, Poisonous Sting. These Arcwing mods, they can sell for like 10 to 50 plat, some of them. Okay, and remember, it's your first 1,000 plat. So there is a website called Warframe Market where you can put your listings and find buyers and stuff like that. Transmutations is just one way. I just wanted to show you that process. It's really simple. You just get four of a mod. It doesn't have to be the same mod. You spend some of your credits. Boom, boom, boom. How do you get credits? Go run index. Go do dark sector missions. I'm not holding your hand for that. I'm just telling you how to make plat. Okay. So transmutations are one. The next thing you can do is just start collecting. Okay. You'll have a lot of excess stuff from events. Currently, right now, I believe, I don't know if you can see your tokens in your inventory. Let's see, yeah. So you got excess tokens. Like right now, there is the Nabris event that's going on till like November. And with your daughter or your mother tokens, you can purchase the items that they have there. We're gonna go right over to what is it called, Daedalus, or what do they call it, Nabris. Yeah, you go over to Nabris, you go to the Knights of Nabris, and you're gonna go to the daughter with your mother tokens. You can run the bounties and turn those in for items, and you just start collecting them, and you're gonna be rich. Okay, so we're gonna go to daughter. She's chill.
It's
Okay.
Navarus.
So here's what she's offering, okay? So if you're focusing on making plat, it's going to be Exodia Contagion, okay? Nobody buys Epidemic. It's garbage. The only time you use Epidemic is for disruptors. Exodia Contagion is where the money's at, though, okay? So you get 10 of these, and then when you buy 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 500 tokens. That's 5 bounties, right? So if it takes you about 15 minutes for 100 tokens or less, it's most likely less, then in an hour, you are getting a set of Contagion. Right now, they're dirt cheap. Okay, they're super cheap, actually. And what you want to do is you want to buy these sets, hold on to them, and then a few months later, you sell them, okay? But let's say you want plat now. This might not be your option, but it will be your option later for when you start making your 10K. Okay, so collecting things is good. So that means do your events. Make sure to do your events. Run bounties. And get the rare mods. Your first 1,000 plat is going to be literally most likely just getting rare mods. Another thing you can do is when you're playing, some of the quests rewards you with ribbons. You can sell your ribbons to players if they're an unrolled one. Like if you have any rifle ribbon mods, I think these were going for like 40 to 70 or ish plat, or even 80 plat or something like that. It's within that range. You can make a lot of plat off that. So like right here is if you're a new player, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have 4 rifle ribbon mods. That's like over 300 plat. So that is something to look for. Remember, your goal is to get to the 1K. Okay, and once you get that, okay, then you start getting into the gameplay. If you're a new player, clearing the star chart and trying to do most of the quests is more of a priority than making plat. I know for sure that you can get to a really end game point within like 300 hours of in-game time gameplay. You can get to like MR20 by that point. I know. I've been there. So if there's 160 something hours in a week, you can get to like MR20 within your first one to 2 months of playing. Okay, so just take your time. But the easiest way to make plat is just to buy it. Okay, so if you have money to throw around, we're talking it's $200 for 4.3K plat from the official Warframe homepage. If you buy it only, and I gotta remind you this, only buy platinum from the official Warframe homepage. Do not buy it from anywhere else. If you buy it from anywhere else, they're gonna fine you and they're gonna ban you. Okay, don't do that shit. I've lost too many friends from doing dumb shit like that. Do not be stupid. Do not buy plat from third parties. They track everything and they're gonna fine you. Okay. But yeah, so you can buy it. So if you are a hardworking person, you got good money, you got money to throw around like that, easiest thing, right? If you're, let's say you're working minimum wage, $10 an hour, or whatever you're working at, $10 an hour. You work for 20 hours one week, that's $200 for 20 hours of work. There's 160 hours in a week. Remember that. Boom. You got 4.3K plat right there. Or you just buy the 1K package for $50. That's like less than a day's worth of work or labor or whatever you call it. So you could just buy plat. That's another option. If you get the 75% off, if you're lucky enough for that, you could buy 4.3K plat for $50. So you only work one day for $50, and then you get the 4.3K plat, right? And that could be your starting off. So there's a couple things there. Okay, so doing that is also good. Another thing you can do is you can go to your syndicates. Remember, always work on your syndicates. Try to do these daily if you can. You want to either go with these 3 or the bottom 3. Some people go with like a 4th and they have to juggle it and they're fucking stressed about it. If you're leaning back, then it's fine. So what you want to look at is the augment mods. Each one of these usually goes for 1020 plat. Okay, so if you're doing them on the daily, then you can earn the standing equal to I think they changed the mastery rank system, so it's easier for a new person to play it. So for me, I can get at least one mod a day. So if I played every day for a week, every single day for a week, just this one syndicate would generate me about 70 to 140 plat. Just this single syndicate, 70 to 140 plat in 1 week. Over a 1 month period, that would be 500, and I think it's, wait, hold on. It would be 280 for 2 weeks, and then be 560 plat for one syndicate in 1 month. Okay, so over a month, I could generate half a thousand plat with one syndicate. Now remember, you got 3 of these motherfuckers. All right, you got 3 of them. You go Cephalon Suda, Arbiter Hexus. You could do that with all 3 of them. All 3 of them have that. So technically, you could generate about 1.5k worth of plat in a month period, no matter what. 1.5k plat in a month period, no matter what. If you're selling them at 10 plat each, could you do that double? Could you sell it for 20 each? Yeah. Could you sell one for like 50? Yeah, maybe. You find Timmy. But yeah, so 1.5k each. It's really simple. To just focus on that. And that's just these syndicates. Okay, not to mention the other syndicates. I made a video on this like 2 years ago. Okay. But we're gonna go through it step by step. Conclave's another way. Who runs Conclave? Guess what? Somebody's buying these mods, alright? The Cephalon Samaris one is not as lucrative. It could help you with your transmutes. But that's up to you. The Ostron, you can go to Ostron and you can get the... Here, let me show you. They're called... the Zaw attachments. I forgot what their name was. I don't use them as much. They are called the Exodia Arcanes, right? So Exodia Force, Exodia Hunt, Exodia Might, Exodia Brave. Okay. I think almost any of these people buy. So you can sell these sets. So if you have like 3 or 4 days worth of farming that you want to do, you can get these like once a week from just Ostron if you're high enough. Okay. So do your base standing, and you could be farming the bounties while getting your standing for the main syndicates I was showing you earlier. Okay, so you have the Ostron standing as well. So that generates you plat. Now keep in mind, you do have to go out and find people to sell these. So, but remember, we go back to collecting things, okay? So once you have a supply, that supply don't go away, all right? You still have 1.5 over a month period. You still have 1.5k plat worth of those augment mods, right? You're adding value to your account. So let's say you don't sell all 1.5k of those right now, immediately that month, okay? So for the next month, you got overstock. Hell, you can have a fire sale, all right? You can go start selling things at a discount if you wanted to your friends or whatever for five plat, right? And you can sell a bunch of them, and then maybe they get a better deal and they flip it, okay? But what you're doing is you're gaining that capital, okay? Because no matter what, you are trading your time. Remember, this is where we go back to it might be better to buy plat. You're trading your time to play the game, to earn the standings, and then you are taking that time with the standing, taking more time to sell the stuff, and then once you sell the stuff, you get the capital. Okay, so you're going to be profiting, right? The only thing you lose is your time. Okay, so if your time is more valuable than playing the game, it might be better for you to get a job. To be honest, okay. I have almost 10,000 hours in this game. Almost 10,000, okay? In terms of in-game playtime, we're almost at 5k now, okay? Scarlet Spear. Ooh, that's... When Scarlet Spear comes out, we're making another video on that. We're going to talk about how much plat you can make off that, alright? It's going to be good. But yeah, it's your time equals plat, right? And then there's once you invest that time, then you either can continue doing that or you can just stop. Okay, it's a video game. It's supposed to be a waste of time, another outlet away from the real world, okay? So if having a lot of low plat stresses you the fuck out, okay, and you want to earn it legit, dedicate your time to the game, play the game, work on your syndicates, and you'll basically be fine, okay? This is the best way to do things, especially with new content. Like the Necroloid syndicates, I think you can get, in the Entrati, you can get the unique mods that they sell there. That's another syndicate they just added to get plat. So if you're doing all of these and you're getting all the unique things that you can sell, alright, the same thing goes for Solaris United. Not Solaris, Vox Solaris. The Operator Arcanes go for so much. It's ridiculous. And all you have to do is fight the Orb Mother and just get orbs. That's like endgame, though. That's not like, oh, quote-unquote endgame, but that's more like slightly mid-tier. But yes, spend the first month playing the game, work on your syndicates. Do not slack on your syndicates. It's super important so that we can make passive income. Okay, passive. Another thing you can do is you can go out farming if you want. The fastest way I get relics, 3 ways. You go to the Void. Okay, go on normal. You go do Heffit, or you go do Uko. Alright? Heffit and Uko. These missions take between 30 seconds to 1 minute and 30 seconds. Sometimes the captures become exterminates, but you can get, from Heffit, you can get Lith Relics, sometimes Meso Relics, and Uko, you can get Neo Relics and sometimes Meso Relics. Alright? That's number 1. Next, to get relics, you can go join a Relic Jack crew into the higher tiers. Grind the fuck out of that. You can get relics periodically. I don't think they give you the vaulted relics, but they do give you all the new relics. And you get a bunch of avionics, and you can sell those avionics. Granted, they're like between like 2 and 5 plat for most of them, but some of them are like worth 20, 50 plat, 10 plat, but that's still something, right? You only need to sell 100 of one item that's worth 10 plat to reach 1,000. It's not hard to reach 1,000. I can go in trade chat right now, sell like one thing and make 1,000. You see this guy right here? He's buying a Vitrica Riven for 300. Everyone's buying Vitrica Rivens right now. Guess what? It's a 0.5 Riven disposition. Don't buy a Vitrica Riven. Sell your Vitrica Rivens. You make a lot of more plat. They're buying this shit for 300. That means it's worth more than 300. It's probably worth like 800. Melee Riven mods you could buy for like 40 plat, but this video is more targeted at the people who are so broke that if they spend any platinum, alright, they're gonna get banned. They're gonna get banned till 2035. But that's a joke. But yeah, that's basically it. TLDR, transmute if you can afford to do so. Make sure you run your index funds. Get your syndicates up. Run them every single day if you play every single day. Or get a fucking job, okay? Get a job. Get an income. Make an OnlyFans if you're old enough, alright? Do something, okay? Make a YouTube video. Make a PayPal. Go sell candy on the street. I don't know. Sell water. Something like that. It's just an in-game currency. You can spend money however you want. You can't take it with you whenever things happen, but first 1,000 plat shouldn't take you more than a few days. And a few days, I mean like 2-3 weeks. If you have all your standings up, probably like 2-3 weeks for your first. Quickest way to make platinum, if you already have a little bit of platinum, if you want to make 1,000 plat quickly, just look through your inventory, see what you got. Look at all of your excess prime parts, go look up exactly what the hell they're worth, and then find the guy who's buying them in bulk, and then sell to him. I bet you somebody would be glad to buy 20 of your Fang Prime handles for whatever X Platinum. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for listening to me talk about how to make some plat. I haven't been on as much. I've been distracted a lot playing Escape from Tarkov. just kind of taking my time with life, working. I have some things I'm dealing with in real life. I'm not sick, I'm just dealing things within myself. I am hosting D&Ds on Saturdays as well now on my Discord server for some of our friend group on there. So that is also taking up some of my time and creativity for that as well. So thank you guys for being patient. Go make your platinum. Hopefully you let me know if this video was helpful in the comments. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.